Maisie,
Hi,
good morning from Las Vegas. It's Jeff. How are you?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for talking to me this morning.
Sure, thank you.
Wow, what a powerful documentary. I just enjoyed it thoroughly. And I'm a very political minded guy. I'm a news junkie, and it's just so topical. And I understand the idea for your documentary for At the Ready was you were speaking at a high school production class and you noticed a team of students, SWAT style, in the hallway.
Yeah, and yeah, it intrigued me and surprised me, and I wanted to learn more and understand what was going on.
And what a strange career day, huh? For something like that. Well, we follow a group of teenagers, a trio of teenagers trained in law enforcement at El Paso High School, a possible career in Border Patrol. What is the conflict that they could face in the future? There's so many issues that lie ahead for them.
hmm Yeah, I mean, I think that's really what the film dives into is how complex, careers in law enforcement can be for really anybody. I mean, you not only see it from the children, but you not children, they're young adults. You not only see it from the students, but you see it from you hear from one of the teachers who's struggling with PTSD. I think that there's a lot to consider before one goes down that path.
And I was surprised that at the border, specifically El Paso, that not all Latinos think alike politically. And you shot this during the Beto Cruz race going on, so that I was fascinated to see how you dive into that, how the different attitudes between legal aliens and illegal aliens and their attitudes towards their careers. I mean, they got to voice their opinions, which kind of surprised me.
Um, I don't really find it surprising. I mean, I think like any community in the country, there's a diversity of opinions. And I think that it's important to hear from our youth and how they're viewing the world. I mean, they're our next generation. And um, I think the border region is such a beautiful, such a complex place, that I'm certainly lucky to call home. And I think I think these kids are pretty incredible in their willingness to kind of become vulnerable in front of the camera and discuss um, different things is very powerful.
Oh, absolutely. And so, how did you find your teenagers? How did you get to the degree to document their story?
How did I mean, I met them at the school, yeah, I went to Horizon High School and really just started talking to different students and felt like Christina, Mason, and Cesar both had very unique and different stories to tell.
And not only that, but over the course of filming this documentary, how could you not get close to them? I mean, is there examples of where you just became close to them over the production? And
Yeah, I mean, I consider all three of them friends. I think it's impossible not to become close to the individuals that you're filming when you spend a few years with them, And so, yeah, there we're texting this morning.
and I found it fascinating that over 900 schools offer some sort of law enforcement class, and they seem to be attracted to the video game aspect of it. No knock warrants, active shooter scenarios. Did you find that in the beginning that they were, because they seemed a little excited. They didn't seem like it was a real world there because of the maturity of them, I guess.
Um, yeah, I mean, I think there are students are drawn to these classes for a number of reasons, and I think, um, I think the competitive part of it is very exciting for some of them, which is why it might be appealing. And um, yeah.
And now the new caravan heading towards the U.S. Now that Biden is president, it's just it just seems like your documentary is more topical than ever.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the border region has always been a topic that has, taken over national dialogue. And I think most certainly under the Trump administration, his entire campaign was about building a wall and saying some pretty derogatory remarks towards the Latinx community. And that to me really helped solidify my decision for wanting to tell a story through the eyes of these young adults.
Got a train whistle there. It's so romantic. I love it in the
Yeah,
background.
it's Marfa.
And I noticed on the credits, Tony Hsieh was an executive producer, because he was big here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it was.
He was amazing. So I'm glad to see he contributed to something such a topical.
Thank you. Yeah, we were very lucky to have the support of XTR and his support via XTR.
And finally today, Maisie, tell me about being selected for Sundance. What was that experience like?
Yeah, it's it's such an honor. I mean, it's long been a dream of mine, and so to have this film be part of it was incredible.
Well, congratulations on a groundbreaking documentary. It was totally fascinating, Maisie. Thank you for joining me today, and enjoy the rest of Sundance.
Thank you so much, Jeffrey. I really appreciate it.